previously on Vlogging with Jen.
Which is great, but I know 100% I'm missing something, Rob. I'm not down in your perspective.
Look, I'm just trying to tell you with these classes that I get for free.
I appreciate that. One thing I'll say about us is that everybody has a really strong personality.
And coming up next.
But that was the first time that I seen you somewhat vulnerable.
What you mean? Like, no. I don't know if this is something I could do. Like, I just don't. I hope you're ready.
So we fade in the rhythm. Let's go. Are you ready? Crystal clear that you're head over heels, but don't come any closer, my dear. Cause when I get mad, I cannot control what might happen.
Today I'm meeting with a college advisor to look into going back to school for my bachelor's degree.
Back in the day, I was a sales rep for a really successful wireless communications company, and it was really, really awesome. I learned so much about customer service, and my passion of selling really grew. I was going to school at the time for marketing and communications, which seemed like a really, really great career path at the time. As I started to really think about who I was and all the interests I had, beauty was something that just stood out to me really, really loud and clear for such a long time. And before I really dove into anything else that would take my time away from it, I wanted to explore it. So I left that job, and with the support of my friends and family, I went to cosmetology school and got my license. And now I'm at a point where I'm shifting things a little bit, so it doesn't hurt to go back to where you started and look at finishing that degree.
Once you transfer over and how many, there's going to be a speech requirement, a math, English 1 and English 2. Business ethics, accounting 1 and 2, a computer course.
And I'm like, ooh, I don't know if this is something I could do. Like, I just don't know.
It just seems like so much work.
But I really, really do want to complete my degree. One day, I'll be able to come back on here and say, I got my BA, I got my BA, I got my BA. One day, it'll happen. And I'll be so proud. So today I'm getting ready for a photo shoot. I'm getting my hair and makeup done. I'm doing my teeth whitening thing. You know, I'm feeling really good about investing into some new photos. And I'm really excited to get some new headshots done, get some new images for my brand. So I am excited about this photo shoot. I can maybe do one with this, and I can just switch to the black real fast. You know what? Maybe I'll work with the black thing because this is like really small. I'm trying to look everything in. Oh, I completely. Slide forward. Perfect. I feel like I'm totally in my element during this photo shoot. Like, it's totally building my confidence. It's revitalizing my passion again for just branding and owning my own business and doing different things. So I am really, really excited for these images. And my photographer, Sarrah, is like getting me in check and giving me different ideas and poses to try. So this is totally just everything that I need. I am so glad I invested in this. These faces are so cool. I love it. This is so artsy. I love it. Look at this. This is just really cool space. I am in love with it here. Maybe one day I'll have an office here. Who knows? Who knows? All right, photo shoot was a success. Okay, now here's the deal. Take a pause. Here's the deal. You have to find all the eggs that I hid. And if you can find all the eggs that I hid, you get a huge surprise. And now let me just, it's not bike huge. It's a bigger version of everything you're finding, but it's big. Okay, you ready? Yeah. Hold on, let's get a little music to set the mood. Oh, you already found? Oh.
I found it.
Oh boy. You're getting really good at this game.
Come on. Mommy, I don't know how to open it. Oh, we can slip it off.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. So, my mom is opening this. Ooh, you're getting it out.
They really put this together.
I'm gonna look at Mommy. Look at Mommy. I can look at you, Mommy. You're so big.
I am? Oh gosh.
I can. Wait. Whoa, wait. Sit still. Sit still. I want you to sit still so I can get your nose.
All right, Munchkin. Did you enjoy your surprise?
Yeah. I hope you come back and see this. But I'll see you next time. Bye.
Aww.
I'll say bye. Stop following me.
The Midwest decided to show up with some 70-degree something weather today. So you know we headed to some water. We're gonna spend some time with my brother Rob. And I'm so glad that we set this up because the last time we talked, it was kind of heated.
Oh, I know 100% I'm missing something. Rob, I'm not down in your perspective.
So I just wanna make sure him and I are good because ain't nothing coming between me and my brother. How do you think the business meetings are going? Think they're going pretty good?
They're going good.
That stuff happens, though.
It does. I mean,
I wouldn't say it was arguing.
no, we weren't arguing. I think we both just have really strong personalities.
For the most part, it's just for me. Like, I want to support you.
Yeah.
So, you know, when I hear, I don't know if I'm doing things right or if I'm, I don't know, you're second guessing yourself. It's like, wait a minute, hold on.
But that was the first time that I seen you somewhat vulnerable.
Hearing somebody say that they've never seen me vulnerable, I've heard that before. And I'm like, what you mean? Like, no. Like, I am like one of the most like real people that you'll ever meet. But I had to really take that in because if he's telling me that and I'm hearing that from other people that, I just don't really seem that vulnerable. I think it's more so just like not letting my guard down a whole lot. And that really makes me think about how I communicate with people and the communication issues that maybe I've had.
You got this in the bag, you got it. Saying the things that you're doing, I think it was my way of just reassuring you, like, hey, you're doing the right things, And basically, you just can't control people.
Yeah.
Soon I'm climbing all 4 walls in my apartment. I can't spend another second with my brain. Gotta get up and get out, but there's a problem. Every time I go outside, I see your face. Wish you could be here right now.
Yes.
On my side, all day, all day, all day. Tell me it's gonna be alright. We gon' work it out. The way
So hearing my brother say that he's never really seen me that vulnerable really made me think and consider like my communication style and some of the issues I've had with setting boundaries and having very clear communication with people. When it comes to business, I feel like it's different because you're either paying money or somebody's paying you. So that's kind of expected. It's very transactional. With relationships, they're not always transactional. Sometimes it's built on faith and you're stepping out on a limb and walking on water to build something with someone and you're trusting them in a whole different way. With that, I can definitely see what he means about just not seeing me be vulnerable and not seeing me let my guard down. When it comes to that, I definitely got my guard up. And I think I know why. When I think back to what I was like when I was in my younger 20s, I was such a huge dreamer. I was very intentional about dreaming about my future and writing the vision and making it plain and doing different things to help put my dreams before me to kind of go after them. I really lost that over the last few years, and it just comes from constant, repeated overflow of disappointment. It was just like disappointment after disappointment after disappointment after disappointment. Like no matter how much I set my hopes on something, things I really, really wanted just didn't come true. No matter how much I tried, no matter what I did, right or wrong, it just didn't happen. And for me, that put me in a place where I just didn't even want to dream anymore. Like I'm going to take this time to really deal with that. And I'm so glad that I have the time to do it. So to help, I have a couple tools that I'm going to be using. A book that I'm really into right now is called It's Not Supposed to Be This Way by Lysa TerKuerst. It's such a good book. It helps you to really deal with disappointment and see things from a different perspective. I highly, highly, highly recommend this book. Something else that I'm going to get back into is vision boarding, and even just saying it creates certain triggers. And I want to make sure that if I'm going to do a vision board or put together anything that lays out into the future what I want, I need to believe in it. I need to totally believe in it and believe that it can actually come true for me, and not just for everybody else, but can actually happen for me. I am loving this vision board planner, you guys. It's such a different concept. It already comes with pre-made words and pre-made phrases. All you have to do is find more visual inspiration, like magazine pictures, to add. So I'm going to give this a try. Stay tuned for my vision board journey so you can see how this turns out. Power in the pause is you taking control of your life in a moment where maybe everything is out of control. I always feel like there's just something you can do, if one thing you can do to gain some control and power back in your life. And it can really start with just rebuilding your mindset. I need to personally get back into what God has to say about me. I talked about that in my last video about identity and just knowing what my identity is in God again. That's so huge for me right now. And I need to be extremely intentional and dedicated to that journey. It's gonna take work. It's not gonna come easy. But that's the beautiful thing about that pause. You know, it's awkward. You try to fill it, you try to build it, you try to do something in it, but sometimes it's just good to really go back to basics and say, where did I lose it? Where did it go? Where did I go? And what is like one step that I can do to get back on track? Because once that play button starts again, I don't want to be caught off guard. So that's what I'm using from my time. That's my power in the pause, just rebuilding my own power, rebuilding my self-power again, and just leaning on the right tools to do it. All right, we good? Taking the new mic off? Yes, we're good, we're out. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you, bye-bye.